Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Sagittarius. This is your timeless love reading. Let's go ahead and see what you need to know. The channel song I have for you, and I've been singing it all day, is the song Jaded by Miley Cyrus, okay? And I kept hearing the verse, I'm sorry, the chorus, I'm sorry that you're jaded. I could have taken you places. You're lonely now and I hate it, okay? But there's a part in the song, verse 2. So she's saying, you're not even willing to look at your part. You jump in the car and head down to the bar till you're blurry. Don't know when to stop, so you take it too far. I don't know where you are and I'm left in the dark till I'm worried. And it hurts me. And it's a fucking shame that it ended like that. Yeah. You broke your own heart, but you never say that. We went to hell, but we never came back. So listen, like, I don't know whose situation this is. I mean, if you're seeing this, this could resonate with you. This cannot resonate with you. Take it how it applies for you. But this is kind of like, you may have been in a relationship with this person. And, you know, when this person, when you had like arguments or disagreements, it's like this person would run away. For some, this person would jump in the car. It's like an image, like you just jump in the car and head down to the bar, like till you're blurry, until you're drunk, until you don't know what happens, like you're kind of suppressing. So it's almost this energy of somebody's running away from the problem. Somebody's not willing to face themselves, okay? It's like this energy of not wanting to face themselves, and then it's like because they're not wanting to face themselves, they leave you in the dark, and then that makes you, that hurts you, that makes you feel cold, that makes you feel lonely, okay? And then so I don't really feel like you're with this person anymore. It could still be very fresh for some of you. Okay, but yeah, it's this energy of like, I'm sorry that you're jaded. I could have taken you places. You're lonely now and I hate it. And I feel like there's almost like this energy of like somebody hurt themselves when they hurt you, okay? The bridge, it says, I won't lie, it won't be easy when somebody new is on your body. I'll change my number, but keep your t-shirt. I don't mind. It's torn up and faded. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into this energy. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I was singing it before and I haven't even like heard it. I wasn't even listening to it. So let's see. What does Sagittarius need to know about this situation here, please? Let's see for Sagittarius. Yeah, closed off, resistance, pride, defensive, wounded warrior. So you're closed off from this person. We have feminine energy, intuitive, nurturing, creative, wounded, insecure victim. Okay, I also feel like intuitively feminine. Okay, this could be you. Like intuitively, you can feel like this person is closed off. I'm also picking up like a closed heart space. We have masculine energy with distance. So yeah, you guys are at a distance, but this person is also emotionally distant. And you can feel that kind of like this emptiness as well, like because you are this feminine energy. So feminine is very intuitive and receptive to energy. So you're receiving that somebody here is very cold, very like alone. Okay, let's see. Tell us more, please, about this energy. Yeah, reflecting. Soul searching, deep introspection, evaluation, hermit energy, and void period. Shadow work. Yeah, going within. Let's get one more. And separation. This person is trying to control their emotions. Again, they're like closed off and trying to be in control, right? They're trying not to allow their emotions to get to the best of them. There is this sense of longing, and I'm really picking up like the heart space. It's kind of right, like the song is it's quite triggering, so you could even be feeling like this sadness, okay? Yeah, but I feel like you have your back against this person. You have your back towards them, okay? You're moving forward, you're looking the other way. You're in hermit energy, and I feel like you're picking up, let's see this person's energy. Let's see this person's energy here. Yeah, you see cold. Letting go, Pluto, death card, endings. They're cold. They're silent. And it's a fucking shame that it ended like that. We went to hell and we never came back. I don't know off by heart. But yeah, this person is cold. They're cold because you've detached, because you're closed off from them. Okay, let's see. Let's see this person's energy. You see heartbreak and grief. We have faith. So it's like this person is receiving their karma, or this is karma. Wheel of Fortune, karma cycles, divine intervention, and divine detours. Let's see this person's energy that Sagittarius is connecting with. It's interesting. I just got, because I also just got like, ooh, like Miley Cyrus is a Sagittarius too. I don't know why I just got that. But yeah, it's kind of like the same energy, right? So this could be like, let's see this person's energy here. The World card. Again, karmic completion, travel, fulfillment, success, and freedom. So yeah, this person is like moving in a new direction. Again, this is like this energy of they got in their car, they left, they're not wanting to face themselves, they're not wanting to face you, right? And I feel like with the Fate in the World card, right, and this is kind of giving me like the Fool as well, it's like it's kind of game over. It's kind of giving me an energy of like it's game over, like this person has no choice but to move on. Sorry about that, guys. My cat was using his litter box. Yeah, so this person is cold because they know that this cycle here is over. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so you would feel like whenever this person would leave, or you guys would get into an argument, this person would like leave. And yeah, the line says like you would go down to the bar and then you would take it too far. So either like you drank so much and then you probably did something that you weren't supposed to do, okay? And then you would feel like you're worried. You're like, you know, for some, this person may, you know, they would come in at like 3 o'clock in the morning. You would, like, you don't know where this person was. So you were worried in this connection, okay? Yeah, so let's see. How are you feeling? Let's see. The Hanged Man. Okay, so this is like this pause and this connection here. Yeah, the Death card, okay? It's like you told this person, and the Tower, you told this person to like get out. You cut this person off. You You see, like, you did not deal with this person's, I'm getting it's like you were fed up. You were fed up about this situation. Because this person here, you see, it's kind of like this person's energy. You would be left kind of at home, or even if, like, let's say you would go out with your friends or whatever the situation is, it's like right after, I'm getting like right after an argument or right after a fight, this person would leave. This person would be so prideful to not even want to have a conversation with you, that they would just be like, yeah, I'm so amazing, I'm going to do this because I can. So it's like maybe they would go like get other people's attention, right? If they would go to the bar, it doesn't have to be a bar, but like, you know, like it's like they would, they would, like, whatever you were feeling with this person, they have a big ego. So it's like if you would get into fights or arguments or disagreed with this person's ego was so fragile, like they couldn't handle it, and then it just kind of exploded, or this person went off again, like going to the bar, and they left you in the dark. They left you hanging. Okay? But with this Knight of Swords and the Death, it's like when they did this, that's when the connection, it was like like when they did this, they were impulsive. They impulsively did this. They impulsively ended this. They impulsively said something, and it created a Three of Swords with the Fool card and the Ten of Swords. You see? The Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You know that energy. I don't need to say it, because if I say it one more time, okay, it's just, it is what it is, you know? And this is something that you perhaps experienced, okay? Like, or if you know, it's like this feeling, like this fear, right? Getting you worried, like you didn't know where this person was doing. You didn't know who this person was doing. Like you weren't sure. Like all you knew is that this person completely ignored you. You knew that this person kind of just like left you there. I'm getting like left you for dead, you know? They neglected you. They neglected your feelings. They neglected your emotions. They put swords in your heart, and they acted like nothing, you know? Like they were a fool. They were very childish. This is somebody that didn't know how to, you know, handle conversations, or they didn't know how to go deep. They didn't know how to have the hard conversations. This person's a runner. Let's see, how is this person, you know, what is happening? Astro, what are you doing? Just give me a second. He does the weirdest things, like at the weirdest times. Honestly, like I can't even be sad for too long because he just makes me laugh. Okay, let's see. Let's see, how is this person dealing with, I mean, we kind of already know, but like, how is this, let's see this person's emotional, like, I don't know. How is this person dealing with their emotions? How would this person deal with this? The Knight of Wands, you see? Like, they would just run. They were a runner. How would this person deal with their emotions? They were flighty. The Knight of Wands is flighty. Emperor, prideful. Ace of Wands, you know? Like, this person was too prideful to ever have or to ever admit when they were wrong. They were way too prideful. They were fickle. You know, this person, again, with cold. If I'm laughing, it's because it's my cat. You know, this person was way too, when it came to like having deep conversations or to go there, right? Because in relationships, you need to go there sometimes. You need to have those conversations. This person would fold. This person they wouldn't be able to, or they're too prideful. I'm also getting like they would deflect. Let's see, how else would they do it with this Emperor? Because the Emperor is, again, very stoic. They don't, or they could be very cold. You know, they don't know how to go to the heart space. They don't know, perhaps even like when you were just even, again, like, look, Knight of Cups. Like, they didn't know how to go there with you. When you tried to be emotional, when you tried to like express how you were feeling, they weren't able to feel that with you. Okay, this is almost like this is somebody that is emotionally unstable, or they were emotionally unstable. They weren't even able to go there with themselves, so they couldn't have done, you know, they were not able to do that with you because this person has too much pride. Let's see, 5 of Pentacles. I keep seeing the Moon card. You see, with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So it's like, let's see this person's energy. How are they? So the 5 of Pentacles, again, is kind of like leaving you there in the cold. One more. Being very defensive. 7 of Wands. Being very defensive. King of Swords and the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. And sometimes it almost felt like this person was making you feel like, why are you being so argumentative? Why are you trying to fight with me? And you're like, I'm not trying to fight. I'm just trying to express something with you. I'm trying to express my feelings or my emotions, or I'm just trying to get something off my chest. And this person would be like, you're trying to, you know, you're trying to start shit. You're trying to start shit. But really, you were just trying to express something to this person. Okay, but this person was not able to. What were you trying to like talk about? What were you trying to like, you know? Because obviously there was something that you were telling this person. There was something that you were, yeah, I'm getting the chills. There's something that you were trying to express to this person, you know? And this person was like, oh, you're too much. You're too needy. You're, I don't know. I'm just saying that could be your situation. I can't. Like, but what were you trying to say? What was Sagittarius trying to convey to their partner, to this person? The Wheel of Fortune. Something to do with change. I'm also seeing the 2 of Cups. So you were with this person. Okay. What were you trying to like convey? What were you trying to express to this person? Something to do with change. Tower. So it's like you wanted some kind of change within the connection, within the dynamic, within. These are 2 major accounts. What were you trying to, what was Sagittarius trying to, it's like you feel like this connection never really got off the ground. You were having this conversation about, you know, possibly even about this person not being able to even be emotionally there. Like you felt like you were like lonely in this connection again. Like what she's saying in the song. You would go down to the bar and you would leave me in the dark. You would neglect me, you know, like you would neglect me because you were afraid of going to that depth. Like you were too prideful. You were too fickle. And I feel like with the Magician too, in the reverse, it's like I'm getting with the Tower too. You may have even like suspected some kind of lie, or you caught them in a lie. And when you brought it up, this person, why are you trying to argue with me? Page of Swords, like you saw something, or you know, like you're just having this conversation. You're the Devil. King of Wands, you see? King of Wands, and then here we have the Hierophant. It could even be commitment, or you were asking like this person, like, Because maybe you felt like this person wasn't really committed, and from the looks of it, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of cups here. I'm starting to think that they're missing in the deck. Like, it's absent. Somebody's heart is absent, or your love, you felt empty in this connection. You felt lonely. You were stressed, you were worried. Ace of Swords, like the Lovers in the reverse. You see, like this connection is empty. It's not feeling, it doesn't feel like it's not strong. Maybe what was it like in the past with this person? I don't know if something changed. Like, what changed, What was it like in the past with this person? At the beginning, Chariot. Okay. What was it like? Six of Swords. Something to do with movement. I don't know if this, like, if the connection moved fast, or something to do with moving in a new direction. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So 666, there's like harmony. This is balance. This is give and take, right? 6, I give to you, you give to me. So I feel like in some way you had this at the beginning. So what happened? What caused this shift? Right? You were pouring into me. I was pouring into you. I was giving to you. You were giving to me. Okay, and I don't have the Six of Wands here, so it's kind of giving me like somebody's pride, like maybe they weren't that egotistical, or well, it's not here. The Six of Wands isn't here. It's over here in the present, So I feel like at the beginning, or what it was like, it was reciprocal. It was good. So what happened? What happened between you and this person? Ace of Cups. New love. What happened? Ace of Cups. What happened between you and this person? That didn't feel right. The Three of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Oh my God. Page of Wands. So some kind of message, or is this conversation about long term? Was this like long term? Yeah. King of Pentacles. You see? You were probably like, maybe you were talking about like commitment. 10 of Swords, like 10, 10, 10. I'm seeing 10, 10, 10. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Like, this could have been like about commitment. You were talking about commitment. You were talking about long term. Right? Having this long-term partner with them. Committing to them. Being with them. Having a family. Getting married. Like, that was your conversation. But there's an ending about this. About this family, about this, judgment. Again, 10 of Pentacles and the Devil. There could be, I don't know if you were living with this person, you weren't married to them, but you had some kind of financial, or there could be children involved or something. There's something that is keeping you tied together, or this is, maybe somebody was codependent, or somebody wanted this, like, or it's like this feeling of, we were supposed to get this, like, I deserve this, kind of, this feeling. And I feel like you were with this person. You may have been with this person for, yeah, 5 years. You could have been with this person for, you are with this person, or you were with this person for 5 years, and you're like, okay, like, I'd like to get married. Do you want to get married? Or like, are we going to wait until we die until we get married? Like, you know, it's not funny, but 5 years, like something to do with 5. I'm getting 5 years, 5 to 7 years. And this person didn't seem like they were really ready, or, you know, but you were with them for 5 years. Let's see. The Fool. It's like they were still kind of young. They were still kind of naive. They weren't. 7 of Swords. They were still kind of careless, reckless, not really knowing where they're going, what they're doing. 3 of Swords. Yeah. And so I feel like at some point, let's see, what did you do? Because I feel like you're no longer with this person. So what, I mean, you may have just cut this person off. You walked away. You released them. Ace of Pentacles. Did this person, you know? Because I'm seeing like, I'm seeing this story, it already happened. This is something that already happened. It's a playback. I'm seeing a story. And now in the present, again, you're no longer talking to this person, or you know, or I don't know what the situation is. Yeah, I don't feel like you're with them anymore, but somebody here is jaded, you know? I just kept hearing like, I'm sorry that you're jaded. I could have taken you places, and maybe you're moving on. Maybe you're moving on. Yeah, Ace of Cups for some. Maybe you're moving on to somebody new, being with somebody new. I don't know. That's not going to be for everyone, okay? But for some, you are, or you're just doing things for yourself. You know, you've made something of yourself, and this person is now kind of feeling left behind. And you're like, well, I wanted this. You see, like, that's yes. Like, this is my, that's like, the sun is saying yes, okay? Because it's like could be moving forward. Maybe you're starting something new. Or this could be with, you know, again, it could be your work. It could be whatever it is. It's like you're moving forward. And this person is now the one that kind of feels stuck. They feel left behind by you. But it's like, but I wanted this. This is something that I wanted. Let's see. Let's see. What happened? Yeah, it's like, you see the end of this. You see, and look, the 6 of Pentacles is here. So we saw this right here. The Chariot, like it was moving in the direction of building together. And now with the 6 of Cups in the reverse, it's like, no, it's not. There's not a connection here. Let's see. What did Sagittarius? Let's see. I do feel like you walked away. Ace of Wands. Or at some point, for some, like, you will walk away, or if you haven't walked away. I keep seeing Pentacles. I don't know if you're going to end up settling with this person and being with this person. I don't feel like you are, though. For some, maybe this is the energy. Maybe you're still with them. For some, you know, you could still be with them. This is, you know, taking place. But you see 4 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles with Judgment. Let's see. How is this person, let's see how this person is feeling towards you. Knight of Wands and the 8 of Cups. The World card and the Empress with the 2 of Cups. Like, you see, they feel like you disconnected emotionally. Knight of Wands. Like, and for some, like, you could be shining now. Like, you could be, you know, the star. Like, how is this person feeling towards you now? And this is, yeah, let's see. How is this person feeling towards you now? Queen of Cups. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands in the reverse with the Two of Cups. So again, it's like they're feeling left out in the cold now, because you see this Queen of Cups, it's like you were this loving person, you were this giving person. Now they're the ones that's feeling left out. Now they're the ones that's, you know, feeling the coldness. How's this person feeling towards you? Temperance. It kind of feels, yeah, this is one-sided. And the way that these cards are falling out, it's, yeah, the Sun in the reverse. You see, like, this person's unhappy. The Temperance in the reverse, they're unstable. They're not balanced, because I'm also getting, it's like, you know, it's almost like you're showing up in their feelings. It's almost like, again, they weren't emotionally, like, available, or they weren't emotionally stable in some way. And so it's almost like this person was surviving, or the relationship was surviving, because it was your love that was keeping this relationship together. At the beginning, I don't feel like it was. But you notice that this person was perhaps not able to, or just was not able to move the connection forward. Ten of Cups and the Tower. The Knight of Cups and the Devil with the Queen of Wands. Like, you just, I feel like you kind of felt this way. You kind of felt like, or if this is somebody that they move towards or whatever, I don't know. Every situation is different, okay? But like, you may have even felt like you were just this Queen of Wands. Okay? But yeah, this person is unhappy now. Yeah, the Hanged Man. And it's in the reverse, because they know that you're not coming back. Eight of Cups. Let's get some, what do I want to use? What does this person want to tell you? I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Six of Wands. This person is realizing this now. This person is recognizing that they were too prideful. They were unable to have the hard conversations. They were unable to take accountability and say, you know, the things that needed to be said, especially in, you know, in relationships. There's going to be times where we mess up. It's normal. We're human. But we have to be able to face that. We have to be able to go there so that we can transcend and transform that energy, and we could move forward together. You understand? Like, but this person was blocking it. This person was not able to face them. They couldn't face themselves. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. It could be romantic. Could be other situations. It could even just be their ego, their pride. But there's a reason you would have a conversation. You weren't just talking about unicorns. You weren't just talking about what do you want to have for supper. These are conversations that you have to kind of have. Now, if there's times where, okay, like I don't really, let's talk about it, or I'm not in a really good space to talk about it, you would set that boundary. But at some point, we can't ignore the problem, because the problem is going to be there. We need to face it. You can take as much time as you want to breathe, but at some point, we're going to have to go back to it, because it's not going to go away. It's never going to go away unless you address it. And that's with anything in life. That's with even our own shadows. It's going to stay there unless you face it. And I feel like this person is now realizing that they were not able to go there because they were too prideful. And I feel like this is such a detriment to a relationship, is this ego. Is any relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's friends, family especially, if somebody is not able to take accountability and said, yes, I messed up, I did this, the relationship cannot move forward. I want to call and hear your voice. So it seems like this person wants to fix it. They are recognizing that their pride got in the way and that there were other things that got in the way. Now, is this person fully ready to, go there? That's their, decision. But for you, for some, maybe you could even just be focusing on yourself and, trying to move on. And I'm still trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal from whatever we had built, or whatever, like what we were supposed to build. I want to have equal give and take. This is what you're saying. I'm still trying to heal. All I wanted, that's the Six of Pentacles. That's the Six of Cups. That's the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, right? Like the equal give and take, reciprocity. And I feel like this person was coming in their ego. I don't feel like you had a big ego. And I feel like at the beginning, this person didn't seem like they had that big ego, because it's not there. It's only now when you were perhaps having some difficult times. And I feel shattered about the situation. I feel like this is you. You see, moving forward, I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to, love. I feel shattered. I'm still hurt by this. I'm still like broken by this. I'm still, because for some it's like you guys are on a break or you broke up, right? Because I feel like how much long, like again, it could be a conversation about long term, but I feel like it's more than that. I feel like that is, a main thing. But there were little things within the connection that was kind of not allowing it to get to that point, because this person was not emotionally available. They had a difficult time being emotionally intimate, right? Let's see. Still listening. I listen to the music you shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we're apart. Okay? So that could mean something for you. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. Somebody here has father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy. So this could be like this strong emperor, right? And I feel lost without you. This could be this strong emperor here, where they felt very, it's like almost like, I don't know if their father wasn't there or their father was emotionally distant, okay? Or they were very hard. They were a very difficult father, okay? So they weren't able to, yeah, they were kind of like that. I don't feel like this masculine was really connected to this feminine aspect of themselves. To go to that again is that prideful energy, that emotional, that there's something wounded within them. There's something... Okay, it says I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. Yeah, and it's this ego. It's this pride. It's so it seems like this person is facing themselves, which is, it's a good sign if this person is facing themselves. Sometimes we just respond. It's unconscious. We're not aware that we do it. We're not aware of it because it's these wounds. And it's situations like this, it's relationships like this that trigger it the most, and it opens up the wounds, right? Because the wounds were never really healed. It just gets pierced again. something somebody says or does, and it pierces that old wound that was never really healed, and it reawakens that wound of maybe feeling like they're not good enough. Maybe when you would talk about certain things or bring certain things up, this person felt like they weren't good enough, like they weren't, right? Whatever the case is, everybody's is different. But it opened up these wounds. No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. Let's get your what was I gonna get? Your advice. What is the advice here for Sagittarius? So, you know, again, it really feels like this person is seeing themselves. They're looking at themselves. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's, I don't know if you completely moved on. I don't feel like you have yet. I do feel like you're trying to heal it, right? You have to heal it. You can't just quickly move on to something new without healing the wounds. But everybody's different, right? So let's see your advice. Rewiring, sorry, it says rewriting, but also rewiring the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I feel bad. Rewriting the subconscious. Again, there's some kind of subconscious feeling. Befriending pain. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. So it's almost like, yeah, some kind of discomfort, like a feeling of discomfort that this person was running away, or maybe even with you, you would also run away, right? But when you treat this discomfort as, instead of running away from it and telling, it's like the child within you is like, you shouldn't feel this, right? And maybe somebody had a father that was very critical of their emotions. You shouldn't feel that. Be a man, which is, you know, a typical thing. So I feel like this person had to go there and they had to heal this discomfort. But you weren't trying to hurt them. You weren't trying to be critical or criticize them. You were just expressing yourself. And this person wasn't able to like kind of take it because it made them feel like I never do anything right. Okay. I feel, you know, again, because this person is becoming aware of it, things can definitely change. Things can grow if they really want that too with you and you really want that too, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. But they have to be willing to face this. I don't feel like you're really around them at this time. Dissolving judgments. I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. So I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Okay. Let me know if this message resonated with you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some, it's like if you guys are on a break or you're taking a pause, like I'm getting, yeah, it says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This could even be new love I'm also getting. You know, but at the end of the day, it's your decision whether you want to allow this person to re-enter. But again, you know that this person is going to need to make changes. Okay? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I feel for you, this could be, for most of you, I feel like it's kind of over. Because you feel like I'm, you know, it's... You tried to be there. You tried to, yeah, be there with this person. And I feel like they just let you down too many times. So it's hard. It's hard for you to, yeah, see, now you're loving yourself first, because I feel like, and I just saw 45-55. So you were going through significant, you know, changes with this person, difficulties with this person, you know, possibly having to release your energy. Yeah, release your energy, separation, and codependency. And now I feel like you're learning to love yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And for some, it's because you pulled back your energy. And so now this person is like, oh my God, like, what do I do? Because maybe this person thought that you would never leave. Okay? For some, you could still be with this person. This is timeless, right? But it's like, this is, you're telling the universe that I want more. Like, I don't want to settle for this. I'm not going to wait until you change your mind. I'm not going to wait until you get ready. Like this, you know, you need to be true to yourself and you need to be true to your heart. But again, I feel like there's multiple things that happen within this relationship. It's not just one thing. It is safe for you to love a new love. You're getting, like, for some, it's like you could be meeting somebody new, or you will be. Like, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and a new person has stirred you. For some, it's like you're moving on to somebody new, something new. And this could even be wedding. But I'm also getting, pay attention to the red flags. Like, don't go too quickly. Like, don't jump in too quickly just because you really want to get married and have kids. Like, you know, like, don't jump in too fast. The signs are cautioning you. There's a strong magnetic attraction, but you need to release your ex. You need to clear your energy. Okay? Something to do with your inner child and healing family issues. And know that you deserve to be loved. Maybe you're waiting for this person to come back. Maybe you're waiting for this person to come back and fix this and heal this. Right? Because they're the ones, I feel like they're the ones, whoever was on the wrong here, whatever, you know, who felt like somebody that was really just fed up, kind of walked away. And, you know, in some way, you want this person to come, but you want, deep down, you want to make it right with this person, but this person has to go there, right? So I'm getting, it's like, for some, you know, like, you can't wait forever for this person to change. At some point, you're going to need to move forward. You're going to need to let go, right? Okay? Because for some, you could be holding on. Which is, it's okay, right? Especially if you shared something with this person and you're still hoping that it would be this person, it will be this person. But you need to clearly decide what you want. You need to be honest with yourself, with your heart. Okay? And just know that you deserve love. You deserve to experience this, because this is what you want to experience. This is what you want to have. For some, it is worth waiting for. To be patient. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You need to let go of control. Okay? So I hope that message, I hope these messages helped. in some way, shape, or form. And I wish you all the best, Sagittarius, and I will see you next time.